I'm saying something. I am saying something.
Oh man, that was hella rude, man. It was rude. It was unnecessary.
That was so funny.
I don't need this shit.
That is so funny.
All right, I'm setting up Facebook now.
Man. That's hilarious. Let me see. I need to scoot my picture back. You need to get an OBS studio where you can do the do your own little overlay.
I've got that. I can do that.
I don't see it. What? How come it's not on this? You should do it. Because if I download from Twitch, I'll have an overlay on the YouTube page. If it won't have an overlay on, okay, I'm hearing myself talk. I hear my voice.
Oh, I thought you would like that.
No, I don't like my voice. If you do an overlay now, then when I do it on Twitch, I might do it on my download for YouTube. I get it from Twitch. It'll have the overlay. Facebook is just live.
I wish I knew what you were talking about. I just
The
for whatever reason.
Instead of everybody seeing our Zoom stuff,
yeah,
they see the actual Black Bounce podcast little symbol.
Oh yeah, we could totally do that. Yeah. We could.
Don't worry about it. I'm pretty soon I'm gonna get my computer and I'll take over all the duties, and you can just bring your little pretty self on it. This thing is good to go. Bitch.
I don't like it. I don't like it when you drink. Is that what's happening? Is that what's going on? I don't like it when you drink.
Am I drinking?
You become quite aggressive.
Am I abusive when I drink? Is it the mean drunk? No, it's a Saturday night. That's what it is.
I don't know what's going on, but
I look really high.
A little bit more, and you'll hurt my feelings, man.
I look really high.
No, you look fine. You look fabulous, darling. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. I don't want to be on here looking like, what's up, guys?
That's what you always look like.
That's why I didn't take an edible. I always remember. I can always know that one episode. I think it was the second or third when we were doing. I know exactly when the edible hit me because I saw it in my face. It was like,
your eye, your pupils.
Yeah, it was like, ooh. I was like laughing. All of a sudden, I was like, oh. I got real quiet. I was like, let's wrap this up because what I'm right about now, I'm done.
Oh man! All right, we're. Let me see. Make sure everything's good. Make sure everything's good, and we are going live, man. Going live with the foolishness.
Oh, live with the foolishness, baby. There we go. Oh, look at everything just popped up. Oh, this is a sign. First show of the new year, and everything is.
You know what? It's my fault. I didn't catch up with you on the drinks yet. I'm sorry. It's my fault. Let me get this down real quick.
You know what?
No, I'm gonna get hyped just like you. I promise.
The new year, everything is. I'm glad. I don't know why I snapped on live TV like that. That is. I'm sorry. It's my fault. That was a bit much. I didn't mean to snap my fingers so flamboyantly.
I missed it. What you do? You snapped your fingers?
No, we're good. No.
What you do? How'd you snap? Was it a Thanos snap? What you do? Let me see.
No, it was not it was a RuPaul snap. It was not a Thanos.
You did a RuPaul snap? Let me see. Snap one time. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm not doing a RuPaul snap.
Come on, man. Snap your fingers, do your step, man.
Why are you looking at the wrong screen? I'm over here.
Okay. Here.
Thank you. Here. That's how you create contact and intimacy with your audience. You're looking at the camera. God.
Here. I'm sorry. Force a habit. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, sir?
Man, listen, I was born ready. Okay. It's 2021, baby.
Okay. And here we go. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy King Seriously here with Adrian, and happy motherfucking New Year's. It is now 2021, and we are no longer taking all that bullshit that we went through in 2020. Right, Adrian? No, that's it. That shit is done for. That shit is done.
See, 2020 was the appetizer, right? Of bullshit.
Everybody keeps saying that.
And we didn't like the appetizer. We sent it back.
We got 2021. We got food poisoning off that appetizer.
Yeah, we died of the appetizer. The appetizer's still fucking creeping around with giving us that 24-hour shits right now. And that's all 2020. This is the year in review of a book. Actually, I was having a conversation with my wife the other day.
Okay. And
she was like, and I said, man, this year was shitty. I said that. She was like, I didn't think it was that bad. And I was like, so I had to think on that for a second. Well, like, yeah, because I'm used to saying it's been a shitty year, right? Because that's what collectively it's been a shitty year, right?
A lot of bad stuff happened.
A lot of bad stuff happened at one time.
Yeah.
Right. Normally we get little increments of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Enough that our bullshit, we get enough of it at such little doses that we're like, whatever. Really? Before Trump, did you know who the Secretary of Treasury was? No. Neither did I. I know it's Steve Mnuchin.
It was a guy. Oh.
I know who it is now. Did I know before? No.
It was that guy.
That guy.
That did the thing.
The thing. Next to the person in charge of them.
Right.
Yeah.
See,
we know who it was. See?
Yeah.
But 2020 has definitely made me go, for me, it's made me really slow down for a second. And I don't mean slow down like moving fast, nothing like that. I mean, try to like slowing down my mind. And really just thinking the plan through, thinking everything through, not rushing everything. Because I think that was my biggest flaw throughout my life. If I figure out how I did it, I do it right the first time, and every other time after that, I just rush it and fuck it up. Okay. Like I did I did it right the first time, then I'd rush it and fuck it all up. I'd make a dish great the first time, the second time I blew that shit. You know. Now what I'm doing
is it because you already like you knew it to the point to where you think you can take shortcuts? Right?
Yes. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And that's perfect for what I was about to say. That's how I did everything. Up until like this last couple of years. With mental health, with my kids, with my man. Once I got it right the first time, I rushed it through thinking, I got this. And I was missing small pieces. You know what I'm saying? And quitting my job the time I did was the best decision I ever could have made. That's probably top 3 best decisions in my life. 1 was joining the military. 2 was marrying my wife. And the 3rd was quitting this particular job at this particular time.
No, you're talking about the job that I was also at.
No, that job, I'm glad I quit that one too.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about my job, but the one I just had.
Okay, gotcha.
I was working at area manager Paisanos. We're not that big. I work at area manager Paisanos, and the company sucked. So when I quit that day, March 29th was the best day of my life. Because it made me come home, sit down. Now I'm spending more time with my kids I have ever spent in my life. More time with my wife than I've ever spent in my life. I have to focus on being a father, and I was fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Because I was used to ordering people around because that was my job.
Yeah.
I've always been in charge of people.
Yeah.
You know, now.
I told you, cut that shit out. I told you when we was working together, you need to relax.
Remember, I was your boss.
You need to chill.
You tell you, boss. Hey, man. I'm coming for that fucking work shit.
You need to relax, dude. It's not that serious, yo. You need to chill.
It's not that serious. It just work.
That's it. We'll be here tomorrow. It'll get done.
And that's what your fucking attitude was. That's exactly what your attitude was.
What do you want?
Hey, man. Hey. We're going home.
Yeah. It'll get done.
What are you stressing about? just because you're gonna get called to do it the next day if we don't do it. It's not my. It's not. I don't care. I like you, but I don't give a shit.
I'm happy we've grown to the point to where we can understand each other fully now.
Dude, I understood the moment you guys were there. It's like being in charge of the maniacs that we were working with it was like me being a father of a bunch of crazy people. So what you gotta do
minus
one, you have to pick your battles.
Mm-hmm.
So I was picking my battles with all this shit because if I didn't, I would go fucking bananas.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like when I was home with my kids, I was fighting every fucking battle. So I was going crazy. My mental health wasn't doing what it's supposed to be doing. I wasn't taking care of myself. This is before I had a hobby.
Well, that's because you didn't listen to me. See, you weren't paying attention. What I was telling you at work while you were my boss was to prepare you for when you got home. But you wasn't.
Shit. You that clairvoyant?
I've been trying to tell you. I've been trying to tell you, man. Just relax.
You got scrolls?
Slow down. It'll be here tomorrow. Don't stress. Remember all those words, man. I was trying to prep you for it, man.
What I'm saying to you is that being home with my family was something I didn't think I was going to enjoy as much as I did.
Mm-hmm.
Even during the pandemic, we still had a really good time. We went to Ocean City. You know, one thing it taught me is trying to learn patience and picking my battles of what to argue about, what to fuss about, or just chill the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And my wife was always telling me, you chill, man, chill out. Too much. I had no outlet. So once I started painting, once we started doing podcasting and streaming and stuff, then I knew how to start learning how to manage some of that and push some of that shit over there. Take out some of that aggression on a paint canvas.
Yeah.
Instead of being in the house, because I come from being in the military for 10 years, that aggressive ass world, and I'm on my own, so I got to be aggressive there. Now I have a wife and kids. Now I'm still too fucking aggressive. You need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
You know, so don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What? That
condescending. Yep.
I thought we were having a fucking conversation. Are we not having a conversation? I can't agree with you without coming off as condescending.
I thought you were being dismissive, sir.
No, I wasn't being dismissive.
Okay, back to what I was saying. So,
what do you take me for? I would think also in 2020, what you have learned is how to accept me for who I am and how to appreciate these wisdom nuggets that I give you every now and then to make your life better, man.
You don't give me nuggets.
Man.
I tell you something, then you point out an obvious thing that I already knew, but I was just talking to you.
But you missed it. But you missed it because you already knew it, but you was rushing the second time, taking shortcuts. See what happened? See, you gonna put some value on my friendship. That's what you gonna do. That's what you don't do. 2021, value on the friendship. How about that?
Sorry about that, sir. All I'm saying to you is this: that after having that conversation with my wife, I had to put shit in perspective. This was like the other day. Matter of fact, I had to put in perspective for a second. We took care of a lot of shit we needed to take care of. Mm-hmm. Knock on wood, nobody's sick, nobody's dying, nobody's seriously hurt about anything. Homeschool sucks, but that's everybody. Mm-hmm. So I don't feel like alone in that situation.
A lot of people are suffering from the home schooling. Mm-hmm.
And my thing now is all I'm doing now is thinking, all right, and it's stupid cliche, and I know everybody's saying it on Instagram and Twitter and all them shit. If you didn't do anything in 2020, but honestly, if you didn't try to figure out a way to come up when everybody's down the same way, really, I mean, because their excuse now is COVID for everything. You can you can do anything right now. You can open a business right now. You know, people I know open businesses and things like that nature. You know.
Yeah, so, man. Now is definitely a great time to open up a business and get a plan going. That's what I did. That was the. I saw what you were doing. I saw how you trying to pass it to me on the hot plate. That's what I did. I went and became a business owner.
My boy, black business owner. Buy black. Buy
By,
black.
by black.
Buy
Yeah, yeah. I went and bought a restaurant. So we are beginning this year. We're in the process of opening it up, getting it cleaned up, getting everything straight, getting the marketing and stuff like that going. But yeah, this year is going to be really exciting.
What's the name of the restaurant? Because I can't barely pronounce it. So you don't want me to call it what I think it's going to be called, but go ahead.
Oh, Calajeros.
Calajeros, thank you. I was going to say Carlos and them, but
Carlos and them. Yeah,
Carlos and them, yeah.
Yeah, Calajeros. Yeah,
Okay,
we look to be opening pretty soon, but we're still batting down the hatches and things like that. So yeah.
Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. You have taken the opportunity of 2021 and decided, you know what? I'm gonna run with this. I'm going to run with this. I'm going to take the downtime and I'm going to try something new. And I'm going to tell you what. I told you months ago, I have a feeling about this year. For the people who are around me, who have been grinding for years on other menial jobs and other things like that, who have been grinding, I have, for some reason, I guess the people in my circle, I think everybody, if you survive COVID and survived all this shit, there's no way you can't survive 2021. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We saw an incompetent president. We saw racial injustice. We saw people getting, shit done to them. We also saw great moments in Black history. And there was a great moment in Black history involving a wonderful object that it's wonderful in the Black community. A tea can.
That's how you want it.
That's how I'm bringing this.
That's how you wanted to bring that in. The twisted tea fiasco.
Let me tell you something. I have seen a lot of fights in my life. I'm 42 years old. I've been in the military. I've been around the world. I've seen a lot of fights. I've seen a lot of people get knocked out. Some of them have been sad. Some of them have been like, ooh. Some of them are like, oh, he deserved that shit. And some of them have been funny as shit, right? Now, the clip we're going to show, I'm sure most people have seen it already by now, but I don't care because I thought it was one of the funniest shit I've seen in my life.
Oh, it was. He was super impressed by what took place in this video.
Let me tell you something. There's never been a reaction that was made for a moment like this. You know what I'm saying? Like the smacking of the can across the face was like when nigga was invented, that was a reaction that was meant to counteract that word. You know what I'm saying?
You say when nigga was invented?
Like there was like in the future it was like, oh, they invented a word that's terrible, but I know there's a reaction, a proper reaction for that word, and this was it. It was like you invented the tea can just for that word. Because when he smacked him with it, every ancestor in me went like
this. I'm attempting to. Okay, here it is. I'm attempting to pull the video up. I'm not disagreeing with you. Disagreeing with you. I've seen this video too many times to count. I'm not disagreeing with you, but to put all that on it, I don't know. I'm gonna show the video first. Hold up.
Think about it. I want you to close your eyes and you hear somebody call you nigga. Tell me that's not the proper reaction to that word.
That's
wow. A cold. Listen. The can was cold. Yeah. He got a fresh, cold can out the fridge of twisted tea. Yeah. Twisted tea has liquor in it. It was 5% liquor in a twisted can of twisted tea. He hit the motherfucker in the face and got him drunk and wet at the same time. Bruh, do you know how hard the torque has to be on that swing to bust open a can of tea on somebody's face?
Not that hard.
What?
Not that hard.
Bruh, I grabbed a can of tea today.
You can throw a can up. You can toss a can up against a wall and that shit will bust open. It's not that hard.
You can toss a can hard against the wall.
Remember Stone Cold? How hard do you think Stone Cold had to slam those cans together?
That's 2 beers. I'm talking about a 12-ounce can of twisted tea shaken up because it fell on the floor. Bruh, He hit him. He brought it from the ancestors and hit him across the face. What I'm surprised about in this video we're about to show the video. I'll comment afterwards. Show the video.
All right.
Oh my God.
We go show the video.
Oh, fuck your mama, nigga. Fuck your mama. You
You're gonna pop him.
I live on 400 Oxford Avenue, 2 blocks away. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I'm gonna walk to you. I'm gonna walk right to my house for you, bro. Oh God, I'm not trying to disrespect you, bro.
Whatever. We all know what happens.
Oh, hold on. I just saw something.
I'm
Not. Yeah, I know Showtime. I know. Give me a second. Good call out.
I'm gonna say nigga all day, every day. Nigga, fuck your mama.
You're gonna pop him.
I live on 400 Oxford Avenue, 2 blocks away. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I'm gonna walk to you. I'm gonna walk right to my house for you, bro. Oh God, I'm not trying to disrespect you, bro. I'm not. I'm gonna say nigga all day, every day. Are you kidding me? Where you from, nigga? Where you from?
He's
Where
gonna
you
pop
from?
him.
Where the fuck you from? Here, nigga. You from here? Get the fuck out of here, you a clown, nigga. Oh God, you a clown, nigga. You from here? You a clown. What, you gonna smack me with that?
Facebook, you can't see it.
Smack me. Smack me, nigga. Come on, yeah. Drop it.
Ooh.
Serious.
Yeah, you got yours, buddy.
Huh?
You can't hear it or you can't see it on Facebook.
Call me another fucking nigga. I don't give a fuck.
One of them
Call me
is going to
another
happen.
nigga.
Hold on.
Call me another fucking nigga.
No, just play it on Twitch and we'll play it again on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can watch it twice.
He said, okay.
Okay.
Good.
He can. Okay.
You good now? You good. I asked you not to call me a nigga.
Now you got shit on Facebook mess, but that's funny.
All right. Let me see.
Oh, fuck your mama, nigga. Fuck your mama.
You're gonna pop him.
He got that king.
He said he's going to pop off.
And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
He got that can.
Look
Look how you holding that can. Look at my man plant leg. Look at his plant leg. He know what he about to do.
Every day. Are you kidding me?
Look, he put his big
Nah,
dog
it
down.
wasn't
He
until
gonna pop
right
him.
here.
Right here.
When he realized that he was
Look at my
going
man in the background. Look at my man in the background. See him step back? See him doing the bad daddy step back like a.
From here, you a clown.
Look. What?
Smack
my
me.
goodness.
Smack me.
Do it. Then he try to kick his foot. Wow! Oh, God.
Yeah, you got yours, buddy.
I'm not fighting you after me. You hit
Call
me
me
in the
another
face.
fucking nigga. I don't give a fuck. Call me another nigga. Call me another fucking nigga. Okay. Good.
Everybody like, let me get my drink.
That was his man's right there. Apparently.
You know what the fucked up thing is? My man completed the sale in the background.
I asked you not to
He
call me a
completed the
nigga.
sale. So you know the guy behind the counter was not white.
I don't blame you, dude.
The guy at the counter was like, all right. And the lady in the video was like, you got yours, buddy. Bruh, you can't tell me that was not invented for that
That
word.
can is in-game tier. That
Yes.
can had the power of Excalibur.
I'm
So
telling you, he brought it from the soul, bruh. He took that shit from the bottom and was like, oh, for real? You think your skinny ass is gonna call me that in my face?
So I'm not, of course the dude deserved the shit, right? I don't think he was necessarily calling dude a nigga. I thought I heard him say I'm that nigga. And then he was like, because I'm from the hood. I thought
You don't have the pass to say that.
No. I'm not saying he don't deserve it. I think this is a situation to where when a white person get too comfortable because of where he stayed or where he lived, and then you gotta check him. You know what I'm saying? He had it twisted. That's what it is. That's what it is. He was thinking that because he lived in a certain area or a certain place or whatever, that he said, "Where you from, nigga?" Oh, is that what he said? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, you don't. No, man. You don't. No.
Okay. Yeah, I look. I'm not saying he ain't from the hood. Maybe he
I
lived
don't
in.
give a
Maybe
fuck.
he don't.
I don't give a fuck.
But
I don't
apparently,
care if his brother's black.
apparently, whoever live around him has let that nigga get too comfortable with saying it.
Exactly.
And then he went somewhere to where somebody's like, "Nah, you ain't supposed to be saying this." So we got a problem. Now I gotta check you. You
First
know what I'm
of all, you're saying it to my. First, he told him.
At least he didn't put the hard R on it, but he definitely deserved it. He deserved it because he said it. I don't think he meant it to be racist. He said it because of where he was from.
I don't give a fuck.
No. I'm not saying it excuses it. I don't think he's a racist. I just think that he just thought he was too hood to get checked on it, and he just the right dude came along and checked him.
This happened at the end of year of 2020. We had racism.
That was the smack that ended it.
We heard racism around the world decried as horrible. He's got a cell phone and he has a TV somewhere in his life. He knows this ain't the time for that shit. Right now, maybe 2018, he may have got away with a shove. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Or like,
I think
he would have got away with that either.
He got his ass checked in 2018 too.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but anyway,
I can't think of any 2000s to where nobody's checking.
Yeah, maybe 96.
I don't know how lenient y'all was in 96. I was just a young
because you know why? In 96, that'd have been a white store owner.
Okay.
That'd have made a difference.
Okay.
But we're in 2020.
Uh-huh. So too much has happened since then. Too much has happened. Like you said, like you ain't got social media. You ain't watching the news. You don't know how. You don't know what's going on out there. You should.
And I'm saying it's like then what I need to do is find his boys and hit them with T-cans because they let him get away with it. He was throwing that nigga around like it was his. I know what you're saying.
No, yeah.
He probably didn't think. He probably thought he was like, I'm down. I can say it. No.
He said, I'm from this hood. This is my hood right here. This store is located in my hood. They let me say this joint in this hood. I'ma say it. Apparently, dude was like, nah, I'm from here, and nobody should be letting you say this shit.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I mean when I say
he definitely should have known not to say that. Yeah, it's like you gotta have some kind of consciousness about what's going on. You can't.
And that's what I'm saying. When there's certain moments, certain reactions that meet together, and you're like, oh, that makes sense. And this is one of the few times where I've seen people get punched in the face with calling somebody nigga. I've seen that. I have never seen anybody get hit with a T-can.
I don't want to put too much. I see. This is the thing. I don't want to say the guy is not a hero. You know, this is every black person's duty to check somebody white whenever they say it. That's ingrained.
I'm with you now.
That's ingrained in our blood to check somebody when they do that. But the thing that really fucked it up for me is he fucked up the can flip. If you saw, he was trying to be cool with it, right?
And
he was trying to be cool.
And
he tried to flip the can. If he'd have landed that, if he'd have caught that shit, now that'd have been an A+. Fuck, I gotta give it a B.
My man would have said,
tops.
Hip hip pam boom.
Well, in his head, he was like, "Watch this shit. I'm about to flip and smash this nigga." Like that's what he was thinking in his head. But he missed it. He missed the flip.
Oh, but look,
we've been flipping bottles since 2016. But look, obviously he ain't been practicing.
But look what God said. God said, you know what? Where you were standing, you didn't have enough torque to really put enough on this. What I need to do is drop it to the ground so you can pick it up from the floor. And so when you pick it up from the floor, you're coming with Hades. You're coming with everything with it. And he brought. I think the guy was drunk. That's the only way he didn't fall asleep.
Who the white dude?
The white dude was drunk.
I don't think he was drunk.
How you gonna take a can to the face like that and not fall asleep?
That ain't a knockout punch. What you mean? You just get hit in the face with a can. That ain't got to be a knockout punch. He ain't hit him in the sweet spot.
I should hit. I'm a next time I'm gonna share it. I'm a slow mo for your ass. In the post production,
You said white dude was definitely drunk. I might have to watch the video again. I didn't think he was drunk.
I'm saying he was drunk. So I'm telling you, that's the only way he survived that hit because his face was relaxed enough that he was like, hit me. Don't ever tell somebody hit you. We gonna hit you.
I don't know why people do that.
You
mean you gonna give me this free hit to hit you wherever?
Right across your jaw? Oh. I'll be like this. Hey man, move your chin right there. I'm
oh, you want me to hit you? All right, let me line this up then.
Right
let me make this good.
I'm gonna smack the soul out your ass.
Put your ass on World Star tonight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? and to me, that slap signified all of 2020. It was a bunch of people, the coronavirus, it was racism, it was classism, it was all this bullshit this year.
How you gonna put that all on that man's shoulders? Like
Listen to me.
You gonna put the whole 2020 on that man's shoulders? He the hero of 2020 because he's
that slap. No. The slap is the metaphor for what's gonna happen in 2021. Because we knocking that shit out. I'm done with it. All that bullshit in 2020, all this. Nah, we're done. We're good. It happened. We're gonna deal with the coronavirus. We'll make sure people are healthy. Wear a fucking mask.
Biden gonna get in office. Black people just gonna be looking at white people like.
Yeah. I wish, but the thing is, I don't want to say.
No, we remember.
I don't want to be wrong about this. I hope Biden makes it all the way to the end of his presidency because he's rather old.
Ah man, but I don't think he's like old.
I don't think he's that old. I think he's very, very, very quick, so quick-witted in the head. Yeah. I think he's just very like because he's old. I mean, he's old. There's no way. He's an old man.
He just got to think extra about the steps that he takes right now. That's all.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But I at the beginning of when they won the election, I was like, man, once again, they got to work with each other and be bipartisan. You know, work across the aisle so we bring our country back together. Now I'm like, fuck all of them. Go in there, win on Tuesday, and pass every fucking bill you can.
Is it Tuesday? Is it Tuesday?
No, the inauguration is not Tuesday. The runoff election for Georgia.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's Tuesday. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, go in there.
Because I think Mitch buried that shit. I think he fucked that up. He fucked it up. He fucked it up.
Oh, you hear what happened to his door?
No, let's go into political stuff. What happened?
So, in the world of dumbass shit, the Republican Party trying to push on us now. Okay. So what's the evil Star Wars Sith character?
Palpatine.
So, Palpatine stunt double, Mitch McConnell. What he did.
Sidious. It's Sidious, right? When he's the Sith.
I like Palpatine, and I like Palpatine sounds better than Regal.
Go for it.
So what this asshole does, like, you guys can't have an extra $2,000.
Yeah.
Doesn't say why.
Right.
I heard a comment. He said while he's on the Senate floor, he said because you want to give 300 people who make over $350,000 an extra $200,000, extra $2,000 a month, right? Mm-hmm. Because this would include a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that said, there's not a lot of people that make that kind of money.
Right.
Majority of our country, 65% of our country, make a lot less than that. Well, I would say 75% of our country make a lot less than that.
In the 30,000 range.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So he used that excuse of not giving us any money. Not the extra $2,000. We're getting our 6. Everybody's getting their 6 or 12 or whatever, right?
Did you get your 6?
No, I didn't get mine.
I still didn't get my 6.
I know people that have. My brother got his.
Oh, okay. It must be a long line. It's a long line.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? So I'm like, yo. So me again. I was having a conversation with my better half, and I'm like, I can't figure out the reasoning behind this. Right? If dumbass Trump wanted to give us $2,000 more, right? It's a smart political move to help your senators in Georgia who are running right now to give everybody $2,000 and have them vote for it.
Yeah, they both say the Republicans did this for you, and we got you to.
Yeah, y'all might pull one out. You know what I'm saying? He was like, no. He basically was like, no, you cannot shame somebody who's shameless. Right?
Yeah.
You can't shame him. You can't. You can make a meme of him, talk shit about him. He's not on Twitter.
Yeah, he don't care. He don't give a shit.
He don't got a Facebook or Instagram. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah. He might not even have internet. He out there in Kentucky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could be out there in a fucking log cabin.
Yeah.
Not giving a shit.
Right.
Because he hasn't given a shit about Kentucky. Which Bernie Sanders pointed out that Kentucky, out of the top 25 poorest counties in the country, Kentucky has 10 of them.
Kentucky, what are y'all doing? How y'all keep voting this dude in?
That's what I don't want to fucking stand. So as I was talking to my wife, I'm like, there's no other reason for him to say no to this bill when he sees the whole country is suffering at the same time. He wants to keep people where you at. We live in a
he's not saying it. But
no,
there has to be a reason. It has to be a reason. Like he can't just be an asshole just because. Like there's got to be like an economic reason why he's saying no.
Mitch McConnell is in his 70s. He was alive during fucking Jim Crow. Okay, this guy believes in a caste system. People in this country need to be poor. How do you need to be poor? You know what I'm saying? We need poor people. We can't have, you know what I'm saying? We can't have everybody being rich or everybody being well off.
Somebody needs to work at McDonald's.
Exactly.
Mean? Yeah.
Somebody needs to scrub floors.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to pick up garbage.
Yeah. If that's his reason, I'm not.
But that's his reason. Oh. You're a dick.
No, get your money.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to him.
I'm saying get your money, but somebody's got to work at McDonald's, man.
True. But here's what happened. So on his front door this morning, it said, "Where's my money? Fuck you, Mitch."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Somebody did that to Pelosi.
Yep. Dude.
So it's not one or the other. It's everybody need to get their shit together.
No, there's no reason. There's no reason. Your country is. I think they said like what? Almost 55,000 restaurants have closed down.
Yeah.
So 55,000 restaurants, 10 employees per restaurant on average. Let's say that. I mean, people out of work right now, starving, and you can't go. Here's a one-time payment of $2,000. The fuck is wrong with you?
No, that's pretty fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. Where he is the most dangerous politician in the last 20 years. He's more dangerous than Bush, than Graham, Trump. He's more dangerous than Trump because he's smarter than Trump. You know what I'm saying? Trump is his monster he created.
Is he though? Because Trump is playing these cards really well. He's like, all right, y'all Republicans ain't want to stand up for me. Hey, give everybody $2,000.
That's what he did too. That's what he did.
Give everybody $2,000.
Get a crowd of money. I don't know nothing.
He already knew they was gonna say no.
He was gonna say no. He knew they were gonna say no, man.
He already knew. So he's like, nah, give them that money. Nah, the American people need more money than just $600. That's crazy.
He knew what was gonna happen. He knew what he's like. Watch this. You want to fuck me? I can't be president no more. All right, got you. Watch this. He's sitting at home like this. Oh, for real? Oh, really? Send.
So I'm saying, man, Trump's level of pettiness, like how I know we don't like to give him credit, but
listen,
I think he's smarter than.
I think he's a scumbag, but I think he's on a scumbag level. He's top tier scumbag.
It's
because right now he is raising money off of something he knows he can't change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He knows he's not running 2024 for what? For what? His daughter's not going to win. She's not. No Trump is getting elected for a national office as in charge of all of us ever again. Somebody will take one of them out. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I think everybody will remember.
Oh yes,
2020.
Yeah, yeah, especially those folks who had coronavirus. Oh, they have long memories.
Yeah, nah, I'll pass on that.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know, bro. It's the point where he's fucking with the Republican Party so much. Democrats sit back and going, all right, y'all do what y'all do. We'll have our screaming people. But we're gonna shut up and let y'all fight amongst yourselves because they're fighting amongst themselves.
Yeah,
because now everybody pay attention. Next Wednesday, when shit this is something that nobody ever pays attention to. They're certifying the election. Nobody ever pays attention to this. This has happened.
Where they certify the election.
Yeah, this has happened. What 1, 2, 3, 7 times in our life, 8 times in my lifetime. No, something like 8 or 12 times in my lifetime, and I've never known about it.
When they make clear cut who the winner is.
Yeah, no, they just certify. It's ceremonial. This is a ceremonial thing. This is not. This is not.
You talking about when Biden comes to town, right?
I'm not talking about inaugural. I'm talking about certifying the electoral election results. See, you know what I'm talking about? You have no idea. You have no clue
what you're talking about right now.
Exactly. We never knew about it because we never had to worry about it. Now, the rules are this: if the Senate, so if House members can bring up an objection to the results of the electoral college, right?
Mm-hmm.
If 1 or 2 senators bring up objection, now they have to go and debate for 2 hours on why the election is fraudulent, right?
Okay.
Then they got to come back and vote, and both houses have to agree to the election being fraudulent in order for Trump to remain in office or have a new election and Joe Biden not.
But that's not going to happen.
Exactly. Because the Democrats have the House, and there's no fucking way we're gonna go. Oh, you know what? You're right.
Right. That's not gonna happen.
So on January 6th, they're going to do a help Trump march in DC. Right?
Why they keep coming here, man? Jesus.
Because it's DC. Go to fucking Florida. Right.
Yeah,
so they keep coming here. So on January, so next week, Wednesday, they're gonna come protest in DC because Trump didn't lose. Something that normally is nothing is now turned into an event.
Why did you just get stressed like that?
Because he's an abusive boyfriend.
We are literally just reporting what's happening. That's it. Why is it stressing you out so much?
Have you ever been in a toxic relationship and they won't go away?
Yes, and
that's what
you are well aware.
He is. Oh yeah, I forgot.
You were well aware, yeah. Mum is the word, but go ahead.
Okay.
But
like that, he won't go away. He keep coming back. Well, you still want me? You need me. You gotta have me. I got money for you. Here's money.
Nah, but
he's nice to me.
He's not even talking to like Americans anymore.
No,
he's just talking to the Trump supporters.
The Twitter universe.
He's barely talking to them. You
know what level of petty he's gone to? You know the account that Trump has for all his followers?
Yeah.
The government account. He won't give the account to Biden.
He's supposed to, though. The presidential Twitter account.
He won't transfer the followers.
He's supposed to. Like that's.
Yo, how petty is this dude?
No, I mean, what's going to end up happening? They'll just get a new account, and then the only reason people follow him, the most of us follow him, is because we need to make sure that he's not doing anything.
Blowing up Iran?
Exactly.
Today, I've launched a nuclear attack on Iran.
That's it, because he's the president, because we have to worry about that shit. But, like, once, like, Biden gets there, unfollow. Nobody's going to care what he has to say anymore.
He's not going to be on Twitter. Biden's not going to be. Biden has a social
media. Trump still will, but I don't think.
Trump will. Yeah. Biden has a social media team. He has a communications team of well-together people who are going to be on social media. Biden is not tweeting.
Nah, yeah.
They're going to tweet for him presidential shit. We're not going to hear this wild shit we hear like now. Well, fuck them, or these Republicans are weak. I hope they run against them. But he's not going to be talking shit on Twitter. He's not going to be going after fucking Eminem or anybody else on Twitter.
I'm not going to lie. I've gotten used to it. I wish he would. I want to know what Biden will be doing in his.
I don't want
to know what he thinks. I
don't want the messiness. Because here's the thing: Joe Biden, because I read Barack Obama's book, great book by the way. Mm-hmm. Joe Biden cusses like a sailor.
Oh, I would love to see that on Twitter.
So if Joe Biden cussing like a sailor, being an Irish Catholic Joe Biden, and Kamala Harris being a girl from Oakland, on Twitter,
light it up.
Woo! That was some good entertainment.
Light it up.
That was some good ass entertainment. I ain't gonna front. Them trolling Donald Trump right underneath of him.
Light it up.
Like, this house stinks.
That's what I,
Whose orange wig is this?
at least for the first 6 months. At least for the
Somebody
first
go.
6 months.
I found makeup in the foot. I found makeup in the upstairs bathroom. Whose is this? It's orange. Why is it there? Oh, I love that shit so much.
Light it up.
Oh,
Why not, man?
Oh man, put a whose underwear is this? It's full of a pair of underwear with streaks in them?
Trump wasn't above doing that shit. Light it
No,
up.
he wasn't. He wasn't.
Let's get messy for the first 6 months, and then we can get presidential for the next 3.5 years.
But you got to get like Pete Souza, Barack Obama's and Reagan's photographer. Pete Souza took like over 50,000 pictures of Barack Obama.
Oh, because you read the book. I was about to say, why do you know that name? But go ahead.
And I follow him on Instagram.
Oh, that's different.
And what he was doing when Donald Trump would actually say some stupid shit, Pete Souza would tweet a picture of it. Barack Obama doing the exact opposite to show the contrast. He trolled him for 4 years. That's how many pictures he had. He trolled him for 4 years. I'm like, I love that kind of trolling. I love that kind of patience. If you're gonna fuck with somebody, you're gonna do it for a long time. Make it worth it to fuck with somebody. You know, just keep doing it. So keep doing it till you go. You know what? I'm done.
Yeah, I ran out of content.
Yeah, you gotta keep going.
That's what I'm afraid of. Once Trump is gone for good, there's so many things that's going to just run out of content. You're going to have.
We had a 10-minute conversation just now about him.
Yeah, we've got to scrub 10 minutes out of every show because there's not. I'm not going to want to talk political stuff with you anymore once things get boring. You know what I mean?
But you know what? Fine. I like it to be boring. I don't have to worry about the world blowing up every day.
Is that what you worry about every day?
Bruh, when you wake up and see this motherfucker's tweets, like when they killed the Iranian general last year.
Yeah.
Bruh, I was like, oh Lord. People forget. Let me tell you how fucked up 2020 was.
This nigga is capable of anything.
Trump was impeached.
Yeah. You forget that, don't you?
That kind of flew fucking by, didn't it?
You forget that, don't you?
I watched so many New Year's Eve specials. Not one about impeachment. All about coronavirus. All about racism. Impeachment?
We got a whole impeached president.
Like it didn't fucking happen.
Talking about running again. Can he do that? He's been impeached. Can he do that?
This is why I'm saying he's a real life villain. Because he says shit enough time, we just forget. The collective planet has forgotten about Trump's impeachment. We don't hear about it. We don't discuss it. Nobody talks about.
That's because that's the old news cycle, man. What are we still talking about that?
He paid porn stars.
That's old. Yeah, he did that. He did that.
He has 22 women saying he grabbed him by the pussy.
Still, we still talking about that. Still, come on, man. That's old.
He hung out with Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh my God! Really, we're looking at the Clintons for that. But Trump said he wasn't there. He wasn't there. Stop trying to put him on that plane.
A court document, Trump has been accused of molesting a child.
Oh my God! The Clintons did that, and it's fake, man. Clearly, don't you read the conspiracies? Come on, man. That's so last year. Come on, get out of here.
It's so last year.
Come on, man. He's still talking about that.
You're being accused of all this shit, and it's all good.
Look, he's running again 2024, man.
Look, more content. More content. All I'm saying, more content.
It'll be fine. It'll be okay.
And we saw who else is sick? Larry King.
Larry King is sick.
Here's the thing.
From the coronavirus, yeah. I'm concerned for Larry because
here's the thing about that. Let me just be honest with you.
Yeah. Don't do it.
I thought he was dead already.
I said don't do it.
I thought he was dead.
Still one of the best interviewers.
He's like 1 million years old. How old is he?
He's old, which is why I'm concerned for him.
When I was young.
Yeah.
I'm 42. Mm-hmm. What is he? 92,000?
That's a hell of a health regimen that he's on.
And his wife is like 30 years younger than him.
And I look to be on that same regimen. But
God bless. Hey, no, I don't speak no ill of nobody. But I thought he was dead. I'm sorry.
I'm
I heard the
concerned.
news. I was like, what?
I'm concerned for Larry. I'm concerned for him. I wish.
I'm sure.
I wish him well. I hope he gets.
You know who's
he
not
gets
concerned
through
about
that.
Larry?
Oh,
His wife.
does she not have everything already? Jesus.
Let's be real.
Come on, man.
She got a lot of years. She young.
She has everything already.
But she's relatively young.
By 30 years. So if he's 100, roughly.
Yo, this was 70 years old now out there that you want to take down. I've never seen any, but you know.
70 years old, I want to take down.
I'm sure there's a 70-year-old sitting there with cake somewhere. Who wants 70-year-old cakes? Ooh. Wouldn't that be, if it's not cakes, what's an older cake? Is it fruit cake? Is it pound cake then? What's an old woman's cake?
It's the fruit cake.
It's a coffee cake.
You think the coffee cake is older than the fruit cake?
No, fruit cake is older.
It's definitely the fruit cake.
I saw an episode of
the fruit cake might have been the first cake besides the original cake.
I don't even want to. I know in Trinidad they make a type of cake, but it has like it's a coconut cake with raisins and like it's phenomenal. It's like I don't even like coconuts or raisin like that, but it's delicious. My grandmother makes it. It's amazing.
So okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, go for it.
Well, before
this show's brought to you by. Go for it.
Calajeros.
Boom! Coming at you real soon, folks.
Coming at you real soon. Do you want to talk about Askins now, or do you want to talk about
talk about Ass? Who? What Ass?
Askins.
Haskins?
Sure.
You mumble. What?
No, I know what I said.
Askins? Were you being sarcastic?
Did that sound like sarcasm?
No, it sounds like you're being serious about saying Askins like that's his real name.
Is it not?
No, his name is Haskins.
That's what I said, Askins.
You said no, Haskins.
No, the H is silent.
The H is not silent. What's wrong with you?
It should be. Anyways.
oh, that for that? You led me down that path for that? All right, good. Go ahead.
We don't usually talk too much about sports, but seeing as both of us are Washingtonians and we are Washington football fans, the Washington football team released Dwayne Haskins, first round 15th pick of 2000 and what was it, 18? 19? 19?
19.
19.
Yeah, 19.
He is the first rounder to be let go before his rookie contract is up. So congratulations. In history. Congratulations, Dwayne Haskins. You are the first. Let's clap it up for your boy. Trash. He's trash. He's just trash.
Man, the shit. You see all the shit's coming out about it now?
No, what are they saying now? I was glued to the TV for like the first 2 days after they released them because I couldn't believe it, but I also wasn't surprised by it, and I was kind of hoping for it. But what else are they saying?
What I was reading that Joe, when he reached out to Joe Theismann, right? Joe Theismann was like, "Oh, okay." He reached out to Joe Theismann to wear his number. Joe Theismann thought it was gonna be more of like a mentorship. You know what I'm saying? Number 7 coming in. He never really reached out to Joe Theismann after that.
He just wanted his number, and
he wanted his number.
Yeah.
Right? Then everybody knows that Wednesday is a day off in NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Tuesday.
No, it's Monday and Tuesday.
Okay, Tuesday's day off on Wednesday. Oh yeah, you have Monday. The Tuesday's the day off if you're not right.
Yeah.
And quarterbacks normally come in.
Mm-hmm.
It's not mandatory, but they do it anyway to prepare for the rest of the week.
Mm-hmm.
He never showed up.
Mm. To any of those.
To any of those.
Okay.
Because he thought it wasn't. He says not mandatory. Why do I got to show up?
Yeah.
Then he came into the offseason overweight.
No.
Yes.
He came into this year's offseason.
This year's offseason overweight.
He lost that weight that he had in his first year.
That's right. Yeah, but he came in near that overweight. Then he was inaccurate as shit in passes in practice, and he was bragging about his stats in a loss they had to Tampa Bay.
Yes.
he was bragging.
I don't recall who they played, but yeah, he did do that.
He was bragging about his stats, like, oh, look what I got, and this, and this.
They lost, and he was like, "Hey, I threw over 300 yards,
300 yards, shit like that,
with like one interception that game, or
yeah.
some shit like that." But
so this was so they had, like I said, like I hit you up earlier this week. They had that boys' bags packed at halftime on that last week's game.
No, and that's what upset me because they didn't. And so, like I said, we don't usually get into the football talk on here, but I watch football. I've been watching the Washington football team all year. I'm a hometown fan, so that I'm also a Wizards fan, a Capitals fan, Nationals fan, like, you know. So when we drafted him, I don't know, like I'm not a scout. I said, okay, they said Dan Snyder wanted him, but all the scouts around NFL was just like, yeah, he's not worth the first round pick. But Snyder said he wanted him. Apparently, he went to school with Snyder's son or something like that, and he thought it'd be cool to draft him. And hopefully, in the future, Coach Rivera can get Snyder out of the fucking draft room. I don't understand why he's.
He's done now. I think that was one of the things Rivera said, that he's not gonna be
tolerating that shit. Like, get the hell out of my draft room.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
So yeah, so we drafted him. He came in under John Gruden's era. Gruden
didn't want him.
Gruden didn't want him. He played, how many games did he play? Like 6 games? No, he played 4 before Gruden left. But I think it was like the last 4, or was it like, yeah, it was like the last 4 games or something like that. Mm-hmm. So he played those games. He got better as the games went on. And then the season ended. They said he had a good off season. He was really studying and working out, blah, blah, blah. He came in. He started this year, 4 games, stunk it up, got replaced by Kyle Allen. Kyle Allen was supposed to be our starter riding on out with Alex Smith backing us up, but Kyle Allen got hurt, season-ending injury. Alex Smith comes in. Alex Smith, we trust Alex. All right? He's not flashy. He's not, but he's going to manage the game.
He's a good Chevy.
He's going to manage the game. He's going to. Ohio QBs suck. It just is what it is at this point. They haven't made a case at all. Ohio State QBs do suck right now.
Yep.
So Alex Smith we've been riding the Alex Smith wave, but then he gets hurt on the surgically repaired leg, the one that had 17.
Can you explain this to everybody that knows already?
Huh?
Everybody knows the story, man.
Not really. We don't talk about sports. Yeah,
right,
let me. Can I do my recap? You did your whole political Trump thing.
Can
I do the recap?
Sorry.
All right, man. Thank you, man. Jesus, RESPECT. Anyway, so so Alex Smith he injures his leg. It's a calf muscle injury. On his surgically repaired leg, he had that leg was in danger of being amputated. It's been infected multiple times. He's had like 13 and 17 surgeries on it, things like that. Nobody said that he would play again. He said, fuck the haters. He came out and played anyway.
Fuck the haters.
Comeback player of the year, sewn up. Like, no doubt. Comeback player of the year. But so we had to put Haskins in. It's only them 2 on the roster.
Which
Haskins,
is weird.
No, it's not weird at all. Like, we had 3. One of them went out with an injury. Haskins comes in, stinks it the fuck up again.
Oh.
Stinks it up again. We needed him. We needed a win over Seattle. Now, we didn't expect to really win this game, but the game was winnable. And it's not necessarily his fault. It's not necessarily his fault that we lost that game.
Why?
In the beginning, he was messing up. The second half, we were actually coming back. The last 2 possessions of that game, offensive line let him down. Morgan Moses, in particular, fucked him up. Because I don't know how, defender blew straight past Morgan Moses and tackled Haskins, like, as soon as he said hike. That wasn't his fault. I'm not going to put that on him. But there was a lot of missed throws, a lot of things that he did fuck up in the game that didn't put us in a winning spot. Anyways, we lose that game. After that game, he goes to a strip club. He doesn't go and study film. He doesn't go and, talk to his teammates to see what he could do better. No! Let me get some strippers in here. I feel bad. And I feel a whole lot better if there's some Fine Jones twerking in my face right now. Maskless in this pandemic. He does that. The strippers take a picture, or whoever takes a picture.
No. It's his girl who takes a picture and posts it online.
It's his girl.
Yes.
Damn.
So whoever he rolling with, she's an idiot. She just cost him his job.
Damn. That's crazy. So that happens.
A lot of money.
So that happens. That picture goes viral. Now right then and there, honestly, we not cut ties with him, but he shouldn't have played the next game. That's my opinion. But for whatever reason, Rivera had him start the next game.
Yeah, that's a weird move. I didn't think that was a weird move. I look why, because clearly Hinkie had a better grasp of the offense than he did.
Well, Rivera gave his reason, and his reason was because of how he ended the Seattle game. He was hoping that he's developed enough to be able to manage this game more. But
because obviously the defense is going to win the game for you.
Yeah, you just got to manage it. You just got to manage it. Yeah. So, but the first round of the first half of that, he stunk it up terribly. Oh, God, this boy is trash. And I didn't expect him to come out during halftime, but they brought him back out halftime. So Rivera's decision on that, again, I wasn't sure, but he said because of how Dwayne usually plays in the second half of games, he thought that he could rekindle that second half magic.
He was giving him a justification for firing him.
Yo, yes. Because nobody can say Haskins didn't have a shot. You can't say he didn't have the opportunity.
And I think Rivera realized, okay, either way, a shitty team is going to the NFC East, is going to go to playoffs. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
I'd like to think that we are the best team to do.
I think we're the best team in the NFC East right now. Yeah. But that's not saying much. Because it's not. It's not saying much at all.
No.
He's betting on the fact that, you know what? This is a fucked up season because of coronavirus and all the shit we had to do, and we didn't get the preseason. So I'm gonna give you enough room to hang yourself because you're not coming back next season. Yeah. I know for a fact you're not coming back next season. In my mind, he knew after that Seattle game, you're not coming back. My starter is hurt. Both my starters are hurt right now.
That's the only reason why you play it.
Look, Kyle Allen was going to be our starter until Alex Smith, maybe came back next year because that's who we played with in Carolina.
Yeah,
he knows Rivera. He knows Kyle. With that defense, we're at least a 10-6 team with this defense. Kyle Allen, quarterback, easy.
No,
you don't think 10-6?
I don't think Kyle Allen is that good.
I think our defense is that good. I think Kyle Allen wouldn't give away the ball like that.
No,
Wayne Haskins is horrible.
Yeah,
horrible.
Yeah,
horrible.
You said hell no, not at all. 10-6. So. I don't see a 10-6 happening either of those.
I see 10-6. I see 10-6. There's a lot of games.
I think Kyle Allen is okay and he can manage the game better than Haskins, but I don't.
There's a lot of games we should have won this season. If we had a decent quarterback, we'd have won. All the quarterback had to do is do a couple plays, and that's just like fucking Kyle Murray does. He scrambles to get 30, 40 yards and wins the game.
Kyler Murray is way different from any quarterback that we have on Washington's roster.
No, he's like Russell. What you call it?
Exactly. So we can't compare anybody to Kyler Murray.
And we finally almost beat Seattle. We almost beat them going into the playoffs. And it's fucking. And that's the reason why I was more mad at him.
And Kyler Murray has outstanding wideouts. Right. His receivers are crazy. Yeah. So I would. He got DeAndre Hopkins. I wouldn't compare anybody.
We have decent receivers when they're not hurt.
We've got one receiver.
We got one tight end.
We got a half a tight end.
We got a
Logan Thomas is decent at best. We have one star receiver, and that is it. And we can't justify his stardom because he doesn't have a quarterback throwing him the ball.
He's hurt.
So we don't know how good that he could really be.
Like, I want to see what he would be like with Aaron Rodgers. With that speed.
Oh, he'd probably be Devontae Adams. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, I think the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers are going to the Super Bowl. That's just me.
That's your pick?
That's my pick.
You think the Bills going to take it all the way, make it all the way to the Super Bowl?
Bills has a complete team. They have a complete team.
Chiefs and Packers. I was about to say, the Chiefs.
I think they can beat the Chiefs.
You think the Bills can beat the Chiefs?
I think the Bills can beat the Chiefs. Their defense is better. That's just me. I could be wrong because I don't think the Browns, the COVID's gonna fuck them up. You know what I'm saying?
COVID's gonna fuck the Browns up.
Pittsburgh.
Oh wait, hold on. Before we do our picks, all right. So, long story short, because it was a long story, Askins got the cut. All right, he didn't even make it out to the end of the season. We threw him the peace sign. Rivera called him into the office. He said, "Hey, look, you're donezo."
It's weird.
In so many words.
People now have been calling his manager interested with him.
His agent quit on him. So who they calling?
His agent.
When he got cut by the team, his agent quit.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna be a Jamarcus Russell?
He might be worse than a Jamarcus Russell because he can't. Well, Jamarcus Russell couldn't play either.
Jamarcus Russell was. I think he had psychological problems. I think he was depressed.
No, he was about to check. Remember he held out until he got an actual contract.
But he blew through that money.
The true villain is Robbie.
Who's Robbie?
I don't know.
But
yeah, bastard. Get out of here with that. I know what he's talking about. Cobra Kai till I die. What the hell is talking? No, Jamarcus, he held out until he got that check, and then he just decided not to play. He showed up overweight, and then when he got on the field, he just couldn't play. Haskins didn't even do enough to secure the bag.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, and here's the thing. Here's what I don't understand about NFL.
Nah, he ain't worse. Haskins got maturity. He has to mature. Honestly, he got time on his side. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. I don't. What I don't understand is this: is that you say, "Oh, NFL's gonna regret ever them drafting me so late," right?
Yeah.
And you don't turn into a sponge of every quarterback you can find. You don't try to suck up all that information.
He wasn't a student of the game.
No. I'm like this. I'm like, if you hear Peyton Manning stories, Drew Brees stories, you talk about the guys have been doing this consistently for years, and you wonder why they're successful, they'll tell you why. I'm the first one in, I'm the last one out. I dedicate 9 months of my life to this sport every year so that I'm going to be the greatest. And if you're not going to do that, and you're about to check, then be about to check and be supportive and be rah-rah, at least be good enough to be on the field. Don't be so bad.
Be on the bench. Be good enough to be a backup.
Yeah, don't be a traveler. Look at Fitzpatrick. How many times Fitzpatrick been on different teams? He's a traveler. Be a traveler. Who cares? Your bag gonna be nice.
Fitzpatrick.
Them $5 million signing bonus, sign 1 year deal. Them $2 million signing one deal. You know what I'm saying? You're renting places. You're not living anywhere.
Hey, Fitzpatrick wins games too.
That's what I'm saying.
When they call his number, he'd be like, "All right, next man up," and he goes out there and he performs.
But I didn't like what's that a reporter Bubba something or other? What that guy say? He was trying to call out black quarterbacks for some shit.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I can't recall his name at the moment. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but he chill on that because there's a lot of white bust quarterbacks too. I can name a whole bunch. Ryan Leaf.
Yeah, and we always go back to the Ryan Leaf, but more recently Johnny Manziel. I mean, look, there's a bunch of white bust quarterbacks, but the thing is, who?
Andrew Luck.
Who? Andrew Luck? Who?
He was a bust. He played 3 seasons.
Are you smoking dope? We talking about Andrew Luck is a bust.
4 or 5 seasons.
He played like 4, maybe 5 years.
He played the rookie.
He willingly retired. He's not. He wasn't a bust, and he got his team to the AFC Championship.
Okay, he
twice.
You're right.
What are you talking about?
he was just brittle. That's all.
He had no O-line, man. The boy, they was trashing that boy back there, man. It was WWE moves on that boy in the backfield. His line did not like him at all. But I mean, he got time to mature. He young enough. Somebody will pick him up. I just don't think so, man. It would still go back to the Ohio State curse. He's not good. Brandon Marshall called his ass out. He said the boy can't read. He doesn't know the difference between cover 2, cover 4. He don't know the difference.
No, and that was exposed to him on Sunday because There's so many passes he could have made.
I saw those replays, and he
It was
missed
like,
a
yo,
lot of damn passes.
who the fuck are you throw? And why? Then the fact he's slow as shit.
He's the slowest black quarterback I've ever seen.
No, Byron Leftwich was slow.
Byron Leftwich was faster. I know exactly how he played, and Byron Leftwich was faster than Dwayne Haskins. So much so, on Madden, Byron Leftwich's speed was like a 75. Dwayne Haskins is like a 68.
50.
That
shit
boy
is fucking
slow. And he takes very bad angles when he's trying to run for the first time. He
God.
was just bad fundamentally. He was just bad.
Everything was bad. Why don't you climb the pocket? If it's open, take the 10 yards. What you drop back, you don't climb the pocket, you sit back there, you dance around and throw a ball, way to fuck over somebody's head, or you throw an interception to somebody. I'm like, who are you throwing it to? What man did you see? If I was Ron Rivera, I'd be like, he come on the film like, where? Show me what you were looking at. Seriously, stop everybody.
Man, I don't even think Ron battling cancer. He ain't even let that stress him, man. He was like, well, I'm going to cut the boy anyway. Come on.
Let him play. We got the next game.
And then Ron tells the reporters, hey, remember when y'all said that I was crazy for benching him? Remember? Y'all said that? What? Where the haters now? What?
Hey, look. But that's another thing that was proven, and unfortunately, this young man, rich as he is going to be made an example of throughout the world, because this proves to you, when you don't prepare for your job, you don't be ready and stay ready, you're going to get.
If you're not good enough to be the man, at least be good enough to be the man behind the man. That's it. Find a way to stay on the team. Come on, man. Don't be weird.
I didn't know where you're going with that.
Don't be weird. We're talking sports.
I wasn't being weird. I was just
don't be weird.
Sounded suggestively weird.
Anyways, Haskins is out of DC, and yay! All right, so it's either Alex Smith up next or Tyler Heineke. Personally, I'd like to see Tyler Heineke, but we need to beat the Eagles tomorrow to secure a playoff spot. So Alex Smith needs to come in and do his fucking thing. The last time we saw Alex Smith was in a 49ers game in which he did not play well, but the 49ers defense is pretty tough. So.
And we won though.
We did win on the backs of defense. So he's a good game manager.
I don't give a fuck if we win. We win every game by a point. I don't give a shit.
Chase Young, go and get us that point.
I want to win.
Hey Teresa, I see you.
I want to win. I want to be a winner.
We want to hopefully at least get to the playoffs. I don't know how much winning you want us to do.
I could not celebrate the Nationals win. And I could not celebrate the hockey win because I'm not a fan of either sport. So it meant nothing to me.
Shit, I was hyped. Nigga, that's a win for DC.
Nah, it meant, and I don't feel nothing. If the Redskins win the Super Bowl, I might streak.
The who?
I'm sorry. The Washington football team win the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know what? It's fitting that the national football team of DC's initials are WTF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's WFT. It's the Washington football team.
I'm saying WTF because I can't spell.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Hey man, Dr. Love is in trouble again. So, and for those who don't remember who Dr. Love is,
give us a quick rundown.
Yeah. Dr. Love, it was this kid, man. He had to have been, what was he, like 19, 20 in Florida. He was posing as a
Teresa's like, hey, you can say hi.
Yeah. Hey girl, Happy New Year's. He was posing as a doctor in Florida. He had a whole business. He like where you could come into and get checked up and shit like that. He had people working under him. He was a doctor. He had plaques on the wall. He was a doctor.
Right, this is beautiful.
He was writing prescriptions. He was a doctor. The people were coming in. They were being seen. He was diagnosing folks. He was writing prescriptions.
Wait. Where was this at? Where was
this at? Florida. This is Florida.
Go ahead.
You could get away with anything in Florida.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so I want to say, was it Dateline that caught up with him? Was it Dateline? It was one of those.
Dateline. I don't know.
It might have been Dateline. The news caught up with him, and and they busted him.
The news caught up with
The
him.
news caught up with him, and they busted him. And they was asking if he went to school. He was like, no. He was like, did you go to did you get your PhD? No. Well, what about all these plaques and things? Are they real? They're as real as they need to be for me to diagnose these people. He was giving these people the business. He was letting them know, listen.
But didn't he get time?
He did. He got arrested. He did get time.
How much time did he get?
I don't know how much time he got.
Because now he's back in the news for doing what?
Now he's back in the news for pretty much doing the same. It's fraud. The same shit. And to show you that time has passed, I don't have a picture of him right now. But if you've seen the picture when he was a doctor, he looked like, he was a teenager, man. Like he was young. To show you that time has passed, he grew out a beard. To show you that time has moved on.
Dude.
And he worked for a shipping company. And so people, their clients, their customers and things like that, when they would pay this company to have their items shipped, instead of him giving them the company's account to receive the money, he was giving them his personal account to receive the money. And me and Adrian was talking about it. Well, he probably could have only gotten away with this maybe like 3 times tops.
That's what I'm saying.
2, maybe 3 times before the shipping company is like, I see orders. I don't see money.
Where's my money at? It's like I understand the thought of what he was trying to do. It's like, I'm gonna come up here. They'll never check.
Why?
They probably won't check. But the companies that are not getting paid, they gonna start to wonder where the fuck my money at. Listen. There are too many movies out there for criminals not to take notes.
So this is the thing. I personally believe that Dr. Love is really good at what he does. When it comes to fraud, he's really good at what he does. He can create something, and he can lie his ass off. Yeah, what? So I believe he's really good at what he does. What I don't believe that he's good at is knowing when to get out. Yeah. I think he stays in just a little bit too long.
You might have just solved every criminal's riddle in life.
Well, when to get out?
You got to know when to go. You know what? I got enough. I'm good. You know what? Because hear me out.
He don't know when to fold them. He know when to hold them.
But don't want to fold them. I'm Dr. Love. I'm a doctor, right?
Yeah. Go ahead, sneeze that out, man. You suffer.
Huh? I know it's my note. I'm a doctor. I'm doing all this stuff as a doctor, right?
Uh-huh.
So now I'm making a lot of money because I can charge people whatever I want. They're gonna bill it to me, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna take it, right? I've amassed a certain amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, folks, sorry to tell you, but I'm moving. I got transferred someplace else. Here you go. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I take that money and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Just go. My identity is already made up. And I just leave.
Yeah, or walk away. Yeah, just roll out.
Or just walk away.
Or set up shop somewhere else.
So I can keep the grift going.
Yeah.
Like, you can only grift people for so long before they go, can I see your medical license?
He's still young. By the time he gets like in his mid-30s, he gonna have a game down pat.
I hope so, because
he gonna have it down. He gonna be out here slinging these coronavirus vaccines left and right, man. He gonna have it down pat, man. He making rookie mistakes that's getting him caught up. He's still young, man, but he know how to lie his ass off. He's good at that.
I don't get is this. Every drug dealer movie we ever watched.
Yeah.
Nobody ever wants to get out of the game.
No, that's the difference. Every drug dealer movie that we watch, everybody wants to get out the game.
But they don't.
It's always that one last job. For him, it was that one last patient that he had to take. For the shipping company, it was that one last client. That one last client that wanted to ship some big shit. He was like, all right, after this, I'm out the game for good, baby. And that's what he don't know when to leave.
And what they don't know what to do either is hide money. go to the Bahamas on a vacation. Passports don't cost nothing. Go on the Bahamas, open up a bank account of Bahamas, transfer your money wirelessly.
Time. The last time we talked about criminal shit, I got my shit shut down. So
okay, let's stop.
Yeah,
stop.
I don't. Hey, listen, anybody who wants to know how to hide their money, y'all got to just figure this shit out. We can't tell you. We can't tell you because last time they attacked me.
His shit went.
They got my ass. I ain't even had nothing to do with it. So yeah. Somebody needs to sponsor him in medical school.
The question is, no bullshit, right? You faked it. You probably memorized all the books and didn't go.
Nah, but that's the point, man. He didn't want to go through medical school. He just wanted to do the work. He was probably prescribing everybody placebos. Like, what happened? He had a bad heart. Nah, don't worry. I got some pills.
Have some Hennessy. What? Doc, no, trust me. Hennessy with some honey. He was prescribing all home remedies. It was all home remedies. I got you. Yeah. This is what my grandmother used to do. My grandmother was a slave in South Carolina. What she said, honey, candle wax,
a little bit of honey and some whiskey, mix it with your tea, knock it right out. Knock it right out. You good?
You ain't gotta worry about none of that. Cancer? Hold up, man. I got you. Don't worry. Give me some fig leaves, 2 coconuts, right? And a foxtail. I got you. Fit it right up. I'll make you a cream right in your chest like Vicks.
That's what he's doing, man. But like I said, man, I mean, to wrap it up, he's good at what he does. He's just, his timing is just off, man. And like I said, in my opinion, by the time he gets mid, that's it. He's still young. He got caught the first time when he was like 20, 21.
He got caught though.
Well, that means he just got to be his third strike. He got to be on his shit.
But if he's in Florida, man, he can do it again in Florida like 5 more times. Florida's all whole planet.
At least just move around, keep bouncing around Florida.
Go down to Florida's a planet, man. If you go. Florida's nuts. You can let's saw it off and push him to the ocean. That fucking place is crazy. Like I told you before, it should be an island.
Yeah. To anybody who lives in Florida who's watching, only one half of us believes that you should get pushed off.
No, I believe it should be an island.
Hey, you guys, you
should be your own place, and we have to get money and pass to travel to that crazy place.
Yeah. You guys are still cool with me. Hey, Florida, what's up?
Florida watching this right now.
What else we got? I think we only got one more thing left, man. You wanted to talk about it. The Master P and Baron Davis. No, actually, we got 2 things left, but the Master P and the Baron Davis thing. What you got?
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's where we're at now.
Oh.
Boom.
What I'm saying with that is that I'm impressed with that.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know, that Master P and Baron Davis are seriously putting a bid in to buy Reebok. And their reasoning is that they make all the money of us. Why don't we own one of them? Which just makes sense because the black culture in this country pushes athletic wear.
Yeah.
Pushes sneakers, pushes all that shit. If it wasn't for us, about a lot of boat shoes and Birkenstocks. I'm just saying. And Pumas.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And
so they're taking their amassed wealth, which Baron Davis, I realized that he's making a lot of investments in basketball.
P has been big on ownership.
And then, Master P is the king of the flip.
Mm-hmm.
He's flipped everything, is nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're like, okay, we want to buy Reebok. To me, this year also represents, and it goes back to this, famous black people starting to understand their power.
Well, if you're Baron Davis Showtime, Master P is a person you might want to attach your name to. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know about Baron Davis' portfolio either, but Master P's portfolio was crazy. So if you're going to go on business with a dude, that'd be the dude.
I mean, but I'm telling you.
Will I ever find love? Author, I don't know.
Where are you looking for it? Where are you looking for love at?
No, we're good. Will I ever find love? Just his name. Author, I don't know. I don't know if you'll ever find love.
Hope he does that. Anyway. What I'm saying is that this year more than any year that I've noticed, black celebrities are really putting their money where their mouth is
Mm-hmm.
and showing they've been doing it, but they haven't been telling anybody about it. You know what I'm saying? They haven't been telling people where I'm buying this, where I'm buying this. They just end up oh, I own 50 Starbucks. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know that. Like, I didn't know Rick Ross owned 25 Wingstops.
I knew that. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Shaq is on the board of Sbarro.
Mm-hmm.
Not Sbarro. Jimmy John's.
Yeah, Jimmy John's.
Papa John's.
That too. Papa John's.
So it's like
there's no way Papa John's is coming back to that board with Shaq on there.
No, he ain't coming back. So what I'm saying is that this year you've got a chance to see black wealth start really to amass. Like this is gonna be our first. This generation is our first generation of actual black wealth. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. People between the ages of like 60 to 42 of our generation. Mm-hmm. This is the first generation of wealth. Like, we have money.
No Showtime. I don't know. Feel free to share. Oh, I thought you was going to give us like a cliff note. We got to watch the whole interview.
Yeah, I saw the clip too. He got in the Wingstop because he liked the wings. He wanted to impress his girl, and that's why he wanted to buy a Wingstop.
What? So he wanted to impress a female, so he was like, "Let me."
He wanted to go and tell his girl, "Hey, get whatever you want. It's my Wingstop." But then he saw how successful it was, so he bought another one. He bought another one, and now he's on 25. And that interview was so important because it shows the people who listen to him, the young people who listen to him, hey, put your money in some shit, not sneakers. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah.
But bruh, you gotta think. As long as we've been alive, we thought, oh, he owns this, or did he own this, or? But now you're starting to see black wealth everywhere. Tyler Perry's worth billions of dollars now. Fucking Jay-Z's a billionaire. There's a lot of black billionaires popping up in tech circuit and all that. And all this is doing is going to make it to the point where it's a normal thing now. It's going to be seen as normal to, when you get older, to buy real estate. Normal to buy a McDonald's. Normal to flip real money into a legitimate real business instead of trying to hustle on a drug money where you be a good drug dealer for maybe 3 years. Maybe.
But then get out the game when it's time.
Because it's that one last
buy you some Wingstops.
Listen, that job, that's what they should be doing.
Yeah.
You get it. I can't. No, man, I'm not going to. I was going to just.
You was going to lay out the plan?
Nope,
we're not laying out plans for the drug game for y'all. All right?
I was about
that's
to
what y'all going to do.
I was about to give you some straight up hustle knowledge.
Figure it out.
Nope.
And know when to get out.
It involved LLCs and a bunch of other shit. Never mind. Nope.
You was gonna tell them where to hide the money and how to rinse it off and how to drive.
Watch the wire. The wire. No, but let's close it on this. It's almost 9:00. I want to say this, and you can close it out too.
Yeah.
I want to say that this year we're gonna do some great things. This podcast is gonna get bigger and bigger. I already know it. I mean, I already know what's going. I know we're gonna do great things this year. I have that positive feeling going into this year. I've been saying, I've been saying this.
You've definitely been saying this.
There's something, some energy, something maybe because the planets align this year at a certain time.
Something spoke to you.
It's something because I have been through so much bullshit, and so have the people close to me. Like every person that's close to me has been through traumatic shit in their life, serious traumatic shit.
Yeah,
and they survived it and survived it and survived it and survived it. All those people, those survivors, this is their time.
Yeah,
you've made it through all the bullshit.
Yeah.
This is your time now, and this is our time. This is it. This is the time.
So to wrap up, what you're saying is, I'm one of the best things that's ever happened to you in your life.
Oh, fuck's sake! I didn't know. That's not even close to what you missed. The whole point of that.
I am the fruition of the vision that was given to you.
I'm not saying any of that.
Through the voice that spoke to you. No. The entity that
you're not the voice. You're not my muse.
That's not what.
Nope.
That's what I got.
She's inside. She's in the house. She's not my muse. She's my muse.
Oh.
You're my partner in crime. That's what you are. You're my crime partner.
Okay, that's what I understood from all of that. Showtime says, but with that being said, just because you survived something, it doesn't mean that you are owed something for nothing. You gotta
Jesus
put yourself
Christ.
in a position to win, in my opinion. Well, that's Showtime's opinion.
Okay, I'm just saying, generally speaking, what I'm saying, if you survive so much bad shit,
yeah,
and you survived the year we just had of the ups and downs of crazy shit, you can survive anything.
You're owed something. You gotta be owed.
Yeah,
something.
you have to be. The universe has to go. You know what? You made it through.
Yeah.
You went down.
Good. You got some good instincts on you. We owe you something.
Yeah, right? You did something right. You made it. You know what I'm saying? If I complete a maze, there's got to be a prize at the end of that maze, right?
It doesn't have to be. You just be mad that there's no prize at the end.
Wouldn't that be upsetting though?
It would be pretty disappointing.
It's really upsetting if you die and try to go to heaven. There's nothing there. Wouldn't that be fucked up?
Okay, well, let's end this on a nice dreaded note.
So that little tidbit in for you for the end of the night.
All right. Anxieties.
But stay tuned.
Here we go down a rabbit hole. No, I don't want to go down that one. Fuck that rabbit hole. I'm not nope, we're not taking it to religion. I'm not in agreement with that rabbit hole at all. Okay, Karen Rich said we were joking, but Dr. Love, he was practicing holistic medicine.
That's the only way that he could have done that.
Naturopathic. Okay.
Yeah.
So who called him out? Who called him out on his shit? That's what I want to know. Who said that shit wasn't working and was like, nah.
He tried to fix a broken arm with mayonnaise and a twisty tie, and the shit didn't work. That's why. He tried some bullshit ass remedy, and they were like, "Why am I spreading this on my ass? What is going on?"
Let's sprinkle some crack on it. Let's get out of here.
Sprinkle some crack on. Yes, Miss Karen Rich. Yes, when we're doing the podcast, we are sipping. This is a conversation with two intelligent young black men, just having a good chat about life.
Where is your drink? It's wherever it is, darling.
You say that, yo, whatever it is, dog, like a rich man.
at a store near you.
Rookies. I own a business. And what's the name of that business?
Caligeros.
There we go.
You gotta warn me before you do these shameless
plugs. No, I gotta throw them out there, man. Fuck it.
Not coming to a store. Coming at a time.
Don't
near.
Stop doing this. Stop doing that. Hey.
I can't. I was trying to get excited.
Passion.
I was revving it up.
Is it passionate you? Go for it.
No, I don't want to anymore.
Okay.
2021. I love you, brother. You're the greatest. Sarcasm. Did you hear it? Anyways, wrapping it up.
I hope you stub your toe.
Oh, yeah. That's fucked up.
On a metal frame.
Don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we all know how that fucking hurts.
That was me.
Rip your fucking toe off then. See?
I don't even think it matters.
The big toe. Not the pinky toe. The big toe. Where the nail dies and it falls off. That hard. Yeah. Yeah. That's sarcasm, buddy. Right back at you. But thank you, folks, for watching. Appreciate it. The chat, hanging out. T-shirts that we're gonna be getting soon. You're gonna see them. They're gonna be pretty tight. Yours is different than mine.
Oh, T-shirts.
We got T-shirts coming.
All right, man. We said it, so we going to deliver. We got T-shirts coming, baby.
All right, man.
Anyways, hey, listen, man. Thanks for you all coming out and joining us. It's Saturday, right?
Yeah, Saturday.
It was a Saturday night. You guys came out. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to come and chill out with us, and that was great. And you guys are great. We appreciate you all. Tune in next week. I know today we did it Saturday, but usually we do it earlier in the week. But some things happen, so we're working on it.
But
we're working on it.
The YouTube of all the episodes will be up every Sunday of all the past episodes, so you can catch all of them at the Black Balance Podcast on YouTube. Just look up the Black Balance Podcast. I can't fucking talk. The
Come on.
Black
So we
Balance,
just slow down. It's
excuse me.
the
Black
black.
Balance Podcast.
There you go.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Right there, you'll see us. You know what? Hit the like button, subscribe. We have 9 subscribers. We have 9, and I'm not one of them. Are you one?
I think I'm one of them. Oh, we weren't supposed to subscribe to our own. Oh,
how would we do that? I
yeah,
want to see where it goes.
Oh, okay, all right.
Well,
so should I unsubscribe?
No, don't do that.
Okay.
The 9 looks good. 9's better than 1.
9's better than 1. Anyways,
all right, folks.
Appreciate you guys coming out, man. We'll catch you all next time. Peace out.